Hey lovelies, welcome back to another video, and for today's video we're going to be doing a very much needed update on my life because the last month and a half you're gonna know, but I mean you're gonna hear about it in just a second, but it's been rough. Okay, it's just been like one thing after another, and I just need to do my makeup with you guys and just vent about it because life is hard and sometimes we just need to let it out. Okay, and I need to tell you guys why I've been gone, because I've been gone for so long. I was so consistent, and then life said no, we're gonna fuck you up for the next month and a half. So if you guys want to know what happened, if you're curious, if we're nosy, if you love the cheesemate, make sure you guys stay tuned. But please don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like. I would really appreciate it. And if you like watching, videos that usually have a hot mess of a main character, that would be me, then I think you guys would really enjoy my channel. And let's just go ahead and get started with this video. You guys have no idea how excited I am to be sitting here and finally filming. I cannot tell you how long it's been. I feel like it's been like a year, but I feel like it's been about a month or two since I filmed. But we're gonna get into it because the last month and a half has been so rough and very stressful, but I'm just happy to finally be here sitting in front of you guys and filming some videos because I'm so excited and I'm ready to get into it. I've got some new Glamnetic nails on. I just purchased these and I freaking love them. I also did dye my hair. I got some blue in it. I went back to black as well. So I was so over the red. I was so over having reddish tones, brown tones. I just needed to be dark-haired Yasmin again. So I'm super excited. My coworker actually dyed my hair for me. And I was so excited because I was over it. I needed a change. I needed to go back to being a bad bitch. And I feel like I do personally feel more confident when I have dark hair, and I feel like I can wear more outfits. I can wear different makeup. Maybe it's just me, but I just feel it more, Sorry if the background looks kind of messy. My cats, I didn't notice, have been jumping into my bins where I keep my sweatpants, and she's sleeping up there right now. But I noticed it the other day when I wanted to grab some sweatpants, and my bins are full of cat hair, like a lot of cat hair. So I'm in the middle of rewashing everything because she literally covered them with cat hair, and she struggles to get up there, so that she knocked everything over and she's not coming down. So I'm just gonna ignore it, and I apologize, but I hope nobody really cares about the background, you know what I mean? Also, did you notice from the last video that I did that was like a get ready with me, my closet wasn't this full. So I didn't even notice I did some damage because it was literally like that whole chunk over there was not there. So now that's how much more clothing I got. I need to do sweaters, okay? Because it's cold. It's fall. But anyways, how are you guys? I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you've had a way better month and a half than I have. I really do. I hope you guys are thriving and vibing and just winning in life because you deserve it. And I hope you really are having a great month and a half, and hopefully you'll have an amazing rest of the year. We're almost done with 2023. Isn't that insane? It is October 16th, 15th that I'm filming this right now, and we're already almost done with October. Isn't that freaking insane? I went to Walmart today and all the Christmas decor is already out. They have the Christmas trees out, and I feel like I am behind, but Halloween hasn't even passed yet, and I already feel like I need to be buying a Christmas tree. So last Get Ready With Me, I talked to you guys about a couple things, but my main thing was just me having, a rough time with my mental health. It wasn't easy that time with my mental health, but it got worse. So basically, the next horrible thing that happened to me that was so irritating and just sent my anxiety through the roof was I got an ear infection. Not just a regular ear infection, but an inner ear infection. And it was awful. And I didn't go to the doctor until 2 weeks after having that. But it was I've never had an ear infection before. I know other people have gotten ear infections before, at least that I know of, my coworkers and some people in my family. So they understood how awful I felt. I've never had one before, and the fact that it was an inner ear infection, it was going to take forever to get rid of, and it literally happened after I used a Q-tip. After I used a Q-tip to clean my ear, I got an ear infection. Like, that's literally what happened. So I thought that I originally lost like a piece of the Q-tip in my ear, which I still don't know to this day if it is in there or not. So let me kind of give a little bit more to that. So I got out of the shower, right? And that's when I usually like to clean my ears because, like, you know, from the steam and whatever, it loosens up the earwax. So I grab a Q-tip. I'm not paying attention. I literally have YouTube playing in the background. I'm not paying attention to what the Q-tip looks like. I grab the Q-tip and I put it in my ear, and then I'm like, ow, that hurts. What's going on? Like, why is it hurt? But I thought, I thought there was like something. I don't know. I don't really remember. But I go like this and I pull the Q-tip out and it's just a stick. So my brain is thinking, I literally lost the other half of the Q-tip in my ear. Or because I didn't look at the Q-tip, was it just the stick of the Q-tip and I irritated something in there, which made me have an ear infection? I don't exactly know. But when I went to the doctor, he didn't see anything. I did let him know that I cleaned it with a Q-tip, and he's like, yeah, well, Q-tips do that to you. They do give you ear infections because you're not supposed to put anything in your ear that's bigger than like your elbow. You're not supposed to put anything in your ear. Like, Q-tips are not supposed to go in your ear. And I'm like, well, I've been using Q-tips my whole life, and this had never happened to me up until recently. Now that I'm 28 years old. So that is crazy. But yeah, so that's what happened. And that ear infection literally was so bad. Like, again, I've never had them before, so I didn't know what to expect. And I never want to get an ear infection ever again. Like, I would rather get the flu again than get a freaking ear infection. Like, that was ridiculous. I was already feeling like shit with that ear infection, and because I was feeling like shit, it made me very mentally like depressed, and I wasn't happy, and it was just messing with like my everyday just activities, like even walking, even waking up, even sleeping. Like, I couldn't do anything. So I had to leave work a couple of times because when you have an ear infection, it causes you to be very dizzy. It causes a lot of fatigue. It causes a lot of vertigo as well. And it's just overall like awful because it's in your ears, which causes a lot of things up here in your brain. So it's like, it was awful. Like, I couldn't sleep because every time I would try to close my eyes and try to sleep, not only did I have a massive freaking headache that I felt like my head was going to explode, but the room was spinning. Like, it felt like I was drunk. And you know when you're drunk and you fall asleep and the room's like everything feels like you're going in a circle, like spinning like a freaking planet? That's exactly what it felt like. So I could not sleep at all. And I needed to sleep to try to help my body recover, but I couldn't. So when I went to the doctor, he did give me an antibiotic, but it's an antibiotic that I've never tried before. I don't remember what it was called. It started with a C, but that shit made it worse. That freaking antibiotic literally made things 10 times worse. I legit felt like my head was so heavy. I felt like my head was literally going to explode, and this was happening at work. I felt like my head was going to erupt and there's going to be pieces of my brain flying everywhere. Like, I couldn't even walk. I couldn't even see because everything was moving, and I felt sick. It was literally one of the most like, worst experiences of my life. So with that, I made another appointment, but my appointment was another 2 weeks from now because the doctor wasn't available because of conferences and blah, blah, blah. So I went 2 weeks later to try to get a new antibiotic, which worked out a lot better. I think it was like amoxicillin or something like that, which worked a lot better. And I also got some new, it was supposed to be for my anxiety, but he gave me antidepressants. So I took those for a few days and they helped. They helped me sleep anyway. So that worked out, and now I'm better and I'm feeling good. My ears aren't bothering me. I did buy ear cleaners, and let me tell you, the gunk that I took out of, especially this ear, because this was the infected ear. This one was a little bit infected too because it kind of traveled, but this one was worse. Let me tell you, that shit was so gold that I could have literally sold that for money. That's how gold and gross my earwax was. Like, it was thick. Like, she was thick. So I cleared that shit out, and after I did that and I used like those I think it's like the saline like dropper to clean your ear out. After I used that, oh my god, I feel so much better. My ear's not bothering me. I'm living life. I'm chilling, like everything's great. Like I feel so much better. But literally that was such a long battle. This was just recently that I bought the ear cleaner, by the way. So I feel so much better after doing it. But bitch, in the middle of me trying to get better with my ear, I started having car problems. And bitch, if you know me personally, like very personally, you know car problems is literally my 13th reason. I didn't have just one, not two, but 3 things that were wrong with my car that I needed to fix. And that was literally my 13th reason. I'm just like, I cannot do this. I'm spending so much money on meds and now I have to spend all this money on my car. And like in between of like trying to pay rent and trying to get groceries, and like we've been eating out a lot because I wasn't able to cook. My house was a mess, by the way, because I could not clean. Mark tried, but Mark also had to work, and he also works full time, so he tried to like clean up the house a little bit, but of course it's not going to be as clean as when I do it. You know what I mean? It's just different. It's not the same clean. It was boy clean, not my clean. So I also had car problems. The first thing that went out was my tires. So I had gotten my 2 front tires changed, which now changed to my back tires, because I don't have money to like do all 4 of the tires at the same time, and I don't want to open a credit card or anything like that. Like I already have enough debt. I don't need to do this. So I paid cash for those 2, and then recently I noticed my back then they were my back tires that were the old ones. My back tires, that I kept putting air in them because the air just kept like, you know, when it's time to change your tires, when like your tires can't hold air anymore, like it's good for a few minutes, but then they start to lose air again. And I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to change my tires. So another $400 later for 2 tires, I had to pay to get those tires. Great, lasted me maybe a week. Week later, my fob is dying. And I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? Like I couldn't unlock my door. And I could do it manually, but still my car did not want to connect to my fob because my fob was dying. So I had to go to freaking AutoZone to get a new battery for my fob, which I had to get later that day because I had to work at 7 a.m. that day. And I was up early. I got up at 6:30. Well, I was leaving at 6:30 because I worked at 7. And I was like, I'm going to get me a Starbucks and I'm going to go to work and I'm going to get all this shit done. My boss had to take me to work. You know how embarrassing that is? Like, God bless her soul for taking me to work, but that was like, can you imagine having to call your boss and be like, can you take me to work? Because my mom was working and I worked with my boss that morning, so she was like, yeah, you're on the way, no worries, I will take you. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Then literally, I think it was the next day or the day after that, but after my fob got changed, my car was fine. And then, like I said, the day after or the 2 days after, my car battery is dead. So I had to pay $200 for a new car battery. I wanted to die. Like that, I'm not even done, okay? That's just like the other part of what happened to me. Like I was so upset. Like all of that, like Jesus really said, hey, I know you got a promotion and stuff, so like let's make you spend more money and like technically not have money saved. Because I did technically have money saved for reasons like this, and I was like, don't get me wrong, I know life can be worse, and I am very grateful that I was able to pay for all of that. But goddamn, I was trying to save money and now I have to start over. It does not stop there, friends. Because now that I got that fixed, my ear's getting a little bit better, my car's going good. You know, I'm still broke as fuck, but you know, at least that's all fixed and done. I don't have to worry about my car for a while. I just have to make sure to keep taking my antibiotics and try to keep my ears healthy and not use Q-tips. But I want to say after like probably a few days after, you know, things start to kind of feel a little bit better, even though I'm still stressed as fuck, my phone breaks. Like shattered completely. I had to go get my phone fixed. So that's another $200. So I know you're probably thinking, Yasmin, why didn't you just get a new phone? Because I only pay $30 a month and I'm not getting a new phone, so I could pay more money for that. And also I had footage in my phone from vlogs and stuff and from other videos that I did not want to lose that I actually didn't back up. My coworker was like, oh my God, if you get a new phone and you back it up. I didn't back it up. I didn't. I know for sure I didn't. So that's why I had to pay all this money for my new phone. So here I am, and I film with my phone, by the way, which is why I wasn't able to film. I wish I bought a camera, but yeah, so I film with my phone. So I couldn't film a single thing. I couldn't edit. I couldn't get on TikTok. I couldn't get on Instagram. I had to literally go to the bank, to the ATM, to check my bank account every day and check my transactions just to see, you know, what things are going in and out. Because I check my bank account every day. So I need to check it, and I had to go every day if I wanted to buy anything just to see, you know, if I had money. And then I also had to check my email on my computer every day. Like, it was just like, it was a struggle bus, but my phone still worked because I was still able to call people, but only if I was like using my car. So if my car was on, my car would still connect to my Bluetooth on my phone. So I kept my phone in my car just in case I need to call somebody, things like that. So it was still like, I was still able to use it, but I just couldn't use it for anything else. So we have this electronic repair place down the street from my house. So that's where I went. That's where Mark got his phone fixed, and they're pretty quick. So I was like, cool, I'll just take it there. I'll get my phone within a few hours. It'll be great. So I went over there and I showed them my phone. I told them, hey, I just need a new screen. I just want to know, you know, if you guys are able to do that. They're like, yeah, but unfortunately with your screen, we don't get these often. So I need to order your screen. I'm like, okay, cool. How long is it going to take? I went there, like, I want to say like on a Wednesday or on a Thursday. I want to say it was a Thursday. And they were like, okay, well, we don't get shipment until Tuesday. So it'll be fixed probably by Wednesday. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I will just wait for my screen to come in. It's totally fine. Tuesday comes around. Their shipment still isn't there. And it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And he's like, you know, I'm not sure when we're going to get our shipment, but we will call you to let you know your screen came in. So then you can drop off your phone. And I'm like, okay, I will come back tomorrow. But they never called that day, and they never called Wednesday. And I didn't see a call Friday or on Thursday. They were supposed to call Mark's number because I left them Mark's number. But now Mark's phone is having issues with calls. So now I do not know. And when I got out of work, they were already closed. So like I didn't drop off my phone until Friday. So I was like, if they don't have my screen by Friday, I already put a deposit down. So I'm going to politely ask if I could just get it back so I can just get a new phone because I cannot wait any longer. At that point, it was already a week and like 2 days without my phone. Like, I need to film. I have work to do. I cannot wait anymore. I need my phone. But luckily, my screen was finally there on Friday. And I was like, oh my God, thank God. Here's my phone. Take it, please. Can you just let me know when it's going to be ready? He said, yeah, since your screen's here, your phone is here, it'll take about an hour or two for it to be ready. And I'm like, thank God. I dropped it off at 12 o'clock and Mark was off at 2:30. So I was like, can you please go pick up my phone and pay for it? And I will pay back. Like, please. I didn't have to pay him back, by the way. He paid for my phone. Thank God. And he even dropped it off at work for me, brought me flowers and Doritos and a soda. And it was really so thoughtful of him. And I was just so happy. And I was so happy to get my phone back, bro. Like, I was so excited because I felt like that was like something that was stressing me out so much to not have my phone. Because it's hard. Like, if I need to communicate with somebody, or like I use my phone for everything, like for all my social media as well, because this is also how I work and I needed it. Like, excuse me, like it's hard. You have to be consistent on social media. And I was not consistent because of all these issues that were happening. And I was already upset that I couldn't film when I was sick. And then for all this to happen, and it was just a lot. And it was really upsetting, but everything is good now, thank God, knock on wood, that nothing else happens to me. I need Jesus to give me a break. Please, can you just politely get somebody else? Like, I need a break, okay? Yeah, that's basically how my life has been the last month. Again, I know life can be worse. I totally understand that. I know that. But that doesn't mean that I didn't have a rough month, okay? Like, it was just a lot. It was like, I'm laughing because of how insane that was. How it was just like, I want to cry from laughing because it was a lot. Like, it was one thing after another. Like, I legit felt like it was never going to end. I thought like it was just going to happen. And like, I was just so stressed out and I hated life. And of course, being stressed out from work in general, like my job's already like hard as it is. You know, I mean, I didn't have any relationship problems or family issues at the moment. So like, I was cool with that, but still it was a lot. So all of that's taken care of. I don't have to worry about my car for a while. Like, I'm trying to be healthier and happier and just trying to go with emotion. The only thing that is going on right now is obviously my seasonal allergies. Like, you know, the fall and the springtime is when everybody like is dying right now from allergies. Like, I am struggling so much, but the only allergy pill that seems to work for me is Allegra. But Allegra doesn't decongest me as well, but it does help with like itchy eyes, like the sneezing and stuff. But I'm congested. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I am congested a little bit. So that is the thing that's happening. But I'm trying to be positive because it could be worse. I can have another ear infection. So it's just like, I'm just trying to stay positive and be like, if this is all you're gonna throw at me, Jesus, then bring it on, because I can't do anything else right now. Like, it will literally be the reason. So yeah, here I am, still standing. Look at how tiny my lip liner is. I freaking love this. It's the LA Girl Shockwave lip liner in gingerbread. If you guys already know, this is my freaking favorite shade. Oh, there you go. And I love this. I'm just gonna do a really basic lip look today because it's already like noon and I'm gonna take this off in like 6 hours, so it doesn't need to stay on all day. So yeah, that is why I have been gone. Again, I feel like there's always something, but I swear it's always something that's like real. Like, it's not just me being lazy. Like, I swear it's like, I even had a whole calendar ready for October as far as like content goes, like October Halloweeny like kind of videos, and I had so many planned out, but now I'm not going to be able to do it because like it's already halfway through October and there's like no point. So I won't be able to film a couple of those, so I'd have to save those for next year. But hopefully nothing else happens technology wise where I can't film, and November should be better. So let me know if you guys want to see anything in November in particular, maybe something fall related. Like, this month was supposed to be some Halloween-y style kind of videos, and now I'm not gonna be able to film it because nothing's gonna come in time, and by the time I'm editing and doing everything, it's not gonna be up in time. Like, it's not like, there's like no point because it's already like halfway through October. Like, to me it's already Christmas, so like there's no point of doing like Halloween-y videos anymore. I just noticed how I'm like putting on mascara. I'm like, if you guys have also had a really rough month, I was there with you. We made it through. If you guys are still having a rough time, I'm so sorry, and I'm just sending positive vibes your way. You know how those like ASMR people are like, it's just so weird. Anyways, sending positive vibes your way. We'll get through it. Every day will get easier, I promise. And we'll make it through, because life always wants to throw shit at us, but we'll be okay. There's always a solution. There's always something. Sometimes it's just time that kind of helps everything, but we'll be good. We'll be okay. But I think I'm gonna fix my hair, and that's basically my makeup look for the day. I just wanted something really simple and easy just to put some makeup on with you guys and talk about life. But yeah, it's been rough. So if you guys want to talk about it, you can talk about it in the comments. Tell me how you guys have been. If you've had a better month than me, please tell me like what you've done, where you've gone. Did you go on vacation? Did you have a good time? I don't know. Just let's chat in the comments. I did see I got some new subscribers, so hello to the new ones. Actually, I was gonna say I'm not usually a big freaking hot mess, but I am. So that's what you signed up for. That's what you subscribe to, and I appreciate that. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching all the way through to the end. I appreciate it so much. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video and did enjoy me just venting about life, because life has been rough and we're all going through things, and sometimes we just need to talk about it and do our makeup at the same time. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, and make sure you guys leave a comment down below and let me know how you guys have been feeling, how you're doing, how's life. If it's kicking your butt lately just as much as it's kicking mine. We're all here, we're all a family, we're all friends. So let me know down below, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.